Good morning, folks. How's everybody doing out there this morning? You know, we're still doing the Kingdom Parable series here at church, and there's a few more weeks that we're going to be doing this. And I'm sure you may remember the parable of gold, the bags of gold story in Matthew 25. It started that a man entrusted his wealth to his servants. To one servant, he gave 5 bags of gold. To another servant, he gave 2 bags of gold. And then to another servant, he gave 1 bag of gold, each according to his ability. It's a big deal back then. If you haven't read that story in the Bible, I recommend that you check it out. It's Matthew 25, 14 through 30. So today I wanted to talk about a different parable. The parable of 3 carpenters. All of these carpenters were at one time trusted tradesmen and contractors. They lived good lives, sort of, but they were not servants of God. They were not servants of God. The first carpenter was a contractor with employees. He had good contracts and worked hard and acquired many earthly things. You know, he was married, had children, a home, cars, trucks, motorcycles, and good investments. He didn't need to borrow any money, for he had plenty of money on hand to fund all of his projects. The second carpenter was single, divorced, no contracts, no employees, just worked by himself. Had 1 vehicle, lived in an apartment, and would need to borrow money to start any kind of bigger project. The third carpenter walked to work every day, had no vehicle or tools, lived in a broken down motorhome, no running water, no bathroom, except a 5-gallon bucket. He couldn't borrow any monies because he had no credits. No credit at all. So God gave all these men, remember, a chance of salvation on a daily basis, but they opted out. They didn't want anything to do with it. Lo and behold, the evil one was happy to enter their lives and help them out. To help them out, believe that. It just so happened around the same time that the building of anything phase slowed way down. No building, no work. Economy tightened, and there was not any kind of maintenance or other odd jobs out there, as well. Now the evil one took advantage of these carpenters. Woe is me was the theme for them, is affecting all of them, and now they needed to drown their sorrows. Soon they were obsessed with heavy drinking and drugs. The first carpenter's money steadily started to disappear, and the drinking and drug use separated the family. They lost their homes, friends, motorcycles, vehicles, and their investments. Nowhere to go. They had nowhere to go. The second carpenter's story was pretty much the same. He lost everything, including his apartment. The third carpenter was already drinking heavily and doing drugs as soon as he got any kind of money. He was now filled with depression. Basically, the first and second carpenter became the third carpenter. Once again, God gave all these men a chance of salvation on a daily basis. The addiction was rooted deep, though, in the men's soul, and it was a god of addiction that took away all hope with no way out. Then one of the carpenters took a walk in the field one day. He had a dark heart, a hopeless attitude, with dread embedded in his soul. He lifted up his arms and cried out, "Please help me, Father, please help me." What's the moral of this parable? Well, that carpenter was me, and he helped me change my life forever. Anytime, night or day or night, you can ask Jesus to help you, and he will find you. I'm asking you today, if you need Jesus to help you, take that chance. Just take that chance. It will change your life forever. That's it, folks. Have a great Sunday. See you next time. Come join our hospitality inspiration at 9:20 a.m. every Sunday morning, led by Sister Davila and the blowing of the shofar by Bill Fry.